Robbie Thompson and Eduardo Pansica introduce us to a new Suicide Squad made up of an interesting selection of characters as Amanda Waller moves to start playing a new game, one which she knows she will win no matter the cost. Continuing off his awesome twist-filled Future State title, Robbie Thompson looks to build up the beginning of that story, and he does so in a fantastic way that connects up to the inciting incident from Infinite Frontier, which is the gassing of Arkham Asylum and the killing of Bane. Despite knowing where the story could go for these characters thanks to the possible future that was Future State, Thompson did a great job introducing them with some great action-packed sequences, and as for Rick Flag, an interesting character turn, with him adamantly being against Waller's new plan, which was a little bit funny since her new plan is basically she's tired of losing and she's going to do anything to win. Something that Rick Flag should want to do, but he doesn't want to do it the way she's doing it. Considering he's not in Future State, I'm intrigued to see what happens with him and whether he gets a bloody end like I think he might, as well as whomever gets recruited to the team, since I think it's implied here that they're going to be a rotating number of members of the team, since half the team in this issue actually dies, so they need to get a whole new team to take up the mantle of this Suicide Squad. It would be a pretty cool concept if every 1 or 2 issues the team gets refreshed with Peacemaker still staying on as the leader. I think that would be quite awesome. Eduardo Pansica is no stranger to DC Comics, having done lots of Wonder Woman and Superman and Batman stuff, and here he brings his lovely detailed art to the Suicide Squad. I very much enjoyed his violent and visceral action, as well as the action splash page he had of Talon in his makeshift mask beating on Peacemaker and Shrike across Arkham Asylum as it's being filled with gas. It just looked really fun, and it had a great tension to it thanks to the gas coming in on our characters. Suicide Squad issue 1 was a great beginning to the continuation of the story Robbie Thompson set up in Future State. I'm looking forward to exploring Waller's new plan and new mandate for the Suicide Squad, and what other new members might be joining the group over the course of the series. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Suicide Squad issue 1 finds Rick Flag reminiscing about Task Force X and its simple mission statement of how convicted supervillains are sent on Black Ops missions in exchange for reduced sentences, and if they get out of hand, the bombs in their heads go off. He knows that's what the Suicide Squad was, but this is madness, even for Waller. Waller finds it good to see Rick again, as the man says that multiversal kidnappings, Task Force Z, and rival Justice Leagues have to be all some type of joke, despite them being ordered from the president. Flag knows this has her written all over it and wants to know why she's escalating things now. Amanda says it's because she's tired of building squads only to watch them fall apart, and she's tired of training squads only to have them die before they reach their potential. She also tells Rick that she's tired of losing, but the man knows the team was always built on losers, so what did she expect? And the missions aren't ones to win, they're missions to end things that are out of control. Waller agrees with him on that, but tells him to get on board or get run over. Rick says that he's always put up with what the squad has been about since its ends justify the means to him, but what the squad is doing now is proactive and it's plain darkness, and he won't let this happen. Waller says that it's already begun, as at Arkham Asylum, the guards patrol the sewers under the madhouse, complaining of the patrol schedule they had been put on, when suddenly one of the men goes missing. His friend is soon taken down by Peacemaker, who says that Bolt's teleportation ain't for shit. Bolt meanwhile teleports the rest of the squad into the asylum, saying it worked perfectly for him and the others. The team head to their target as Peacemaker says that their package has been compromised. Flag is angered the maniac is in the field, knowing he loves orders as much as him, but he orders him to stand down. Rick is electrocuted and knocked out by Waller, who tells Peacemaker to continue with the mission since the package is not compromised. He just doesn't know who he is, so they need to get William Cobb out of prison before he remembers he is a Talon. The team find Cobb in his cell as Peacemaker joins them. Bolt moves in to get William so he can leave and he can go and get some food, but William cuts the villain's throat, killing Bolt in an instant. Rick meanwhile awakens in a cell in front of Amanda, who says that she never wanted it to come to this, but nothing will stop her now. Rick says that she is insane, but Waller says that for the first time ever, her head is clear. Talon meanwhile battles the squad through the asylum in his makeshift mask as Peacemaker tries to contact Waller and tell her that Bolt has been killed. An alert goes out and the team think they tripped some sort of intruder alarm, but soon they find out that it's thanks to the Joker toxin flooding the prison. Arkham guard Mahoney calls over the radio, sending out a code green as the gas engulfs Film Freak, killing him. Rick is locked in his cell as Waller says that everyone on the squad is replaceable, and now even he is, since she's got someone else who can lead the team, or something else anyway. She opens another heavily fortified cell as the person inside says he's no criminal, but Amanda Waller tells Connor Kent that his very existence is a crime. Peacemaker and Shrike meanwhile continue to battle Talon through the asylum as the gas creeps closer towards them. Shrike takes out some guards as Peacemaker tackles Talon into a stairwell, closing the door on Shrike, trapping him in the gas and leaving him for dead, with only Peacemaker and Talon to fight alone. Peacemaker, however, welcomes the man to the Suicide Squad, wanting to get to work dealing with all of the guards who are piling up the stairwell after them.